yeah, hockey, yeah. Yeah, I got sick on like, maybe Thursday or something, I think. Yeah, two groups of 8, and they're going to be a double elimination bracket group. But all the games are going to be first to 2 as well. So I think was it Blitztroid who maybe said it before I left? Yeah, I don't know why they've done that. Yeah, I don't know why they've done that. I don't know why they've done that, and I don't like it. Oh wait, can someone send me the Road O again? Anyone with a more exotic keyboard than my own? No, just for the group stage. Thank you, Mr. M. Nice. There's less space this year. It's only 4 days this year. I know previously we've had 5 days previously. And I don't know if the implication with this as well is there's not going to be a B stream either. It is 5. So it is going to be 5, but they're just not going to do a B stream. I don't know. Maybe I don't know if Artemis is still here, but maybe that's a question for them as well. Do they put the full schedule in the rules? Single stream. Yeah, so all the I kind of liked it last year. Was it last year? Maybe year before, the B stream. Maybe I'm biased because I got to work it. If possible. Morning, Quark.
You can't even see the collar. It's like an invisible collar on this shirt.
You got a collar? Or is he trying to impress?
Got my T1 collared. But it's like an invisible collar. You can't. Yeah, it's like a little. It's like a crappy little polo, but like you can't even see it. You can't even tell that it's a polo.
It's got a teeny
and
tiny
my mic
collar.
covers the T1. Like, gotta sit the mic over here or something. There you go. Maybe now you can see it.
Oh, now I can see the T1. This guy looks like he works in a T1 shop and he's about to sell me some merch.
John T1.
Yeah, give me
if I crop the camera properly, then you can't see it.
Give me 4 of those faker pajamas and the T1 hat, please.
Nerding out. Yeah, can I place my order? You get a number 9 large, number 7 with Coke. Where's the hat? I thought you'd never ask.
If you put the hat on, it's gonna be way too store clerk. Here we go.
Really accentuates my redness.
All right, can you guys let me move my camera so you guys can get the full.
Swing Chip says, "I want to throw up."
Because of nerves of the match, or because of she's looking at you?
She can see me, I assume.
Okay.
We will be flipping burgers within a week if we lose this shit. It's like
welcome to the T1 burger shop.
Competitiveness.
Do you not tell guys, like, the day where T1 are in the most peril, it's the day that Unter is the most merched up. You know, he's trying to keep them sweet just in case.
Seems to be having the opposite effect on her. Feels like my employment contract is melting almost. There you go. Save us, Swing Chip. Come on, please, God, Swing Chip, deliver us from evil. Full kit, yeah, full kit wanker. I'm begging you to get a haircut. I think you're right. I think it's a bit long. Like, look at this shit.
It's really accentuated by the hat, I think, is the problem.
Yeah, the hat makes it
like pushes it out almost. Yeah.
My fucking Gotta go off to the sides. Get a hair tie. If you need a hair tie, what you actually need is a haircut. Yeah, like if you're a man that needs a hair tie, you just need a haircut. I've got a headband. Actually. Got like a headband for like washing my face and stuff. You know, I could wear the headband. There you go.
No, I don't need a hair tie, guys. Don't worry about it. I'll be all right. Actually looks like that looks better. Yeah.
Wearing like a little wire headband for the cast. You can see
look
how
like
long it is like here though. Like this stuff is like it just can't be controlled. It just needs to cut. It just needs to be cut off.
You do look more locked in now with
like
the hair tied back. You know, you look like you're about to do something.
Look more, I'm in sport mode. You look like the kind of cashiers who are in college and maybe a year older than the protagonist.
It'll be 10th to the 17th, mate.
Cornrows. I was gonna do cornrows with Lenny at EWC, not EWC, at the China one, the one we actually qualified to. That's the only reason that my profile picture on Discord is a white guy with cornrows is because I was trying to like, manifest it. But then he backed out. Lenny got a fucking haircut, so we couldn't do cornrows. I look like a grad student, you know? Yeah, I mean, people that work in the intelligentsia, you know, these tertiary educated people, they love their long hair. Until they get a job, obviously. But, you know, for as long as they're in the college or university system. Don't do cornrows, they won't go over well. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to do cornrows. They seem extremely uncomfortable. A ticket zoo. 3 minutes. Turkey? What would Turkey do for me in this situation? Get my hairline down to here? Like, get my hairline down to my eyebrows, you know? Just like eliminate any forehead.
Long way to go for a Turkish barber.
Thanks, Friday. This headband's kind of like... Falcons own the esport according to Birdfallen on Reddit. Another great comment about the Crazy Raccoons outside match.
The only what, sorry? The only bird?
The name of the user is Birdfallen.
Oh, okay.
Falcons own the esport. But to be fair, someone with bird in their name probably would be tapped in about whether or not Falcons are involved.
Bit of a bird watcher, probably.
151 Cam for the tier 1, welcome. You can't convince me to look at YouTube chat. It's not going to happen, guys.
Sorry, yes, Quark. Yeah. Year of August.
Thinking Twitter opinions matter? Thinking anyone's opinions matter. My dad's opinion kind of matters. I mean, sometimes your parents' opinions matter, sometimes they don't. Circumstantial.
How did you become bold? Time. It's mainly time.
Alright, let's have a look. What's the drama on Twitter? Damn, the whole Backrooms movie is on my Twitter timeline.
I see people keep doing that. Same with, what was the other one? Obsession. Everyone's just like, this is the entire Obsession movie. It's on Twitter. I don't understand why.
What did you see, Bushy Brigadier? Did you see my physical appearance? Is that what you're facing? What Dan's gaming? You look like a greaser. Yeah, I'm wearing a headband at the moment to tie my hair back, so I'm... If I didn't have this, like, that can't be tied up by the band, we'd actually be so set. Maybe I can just go get some grease, oil up my hands, and rub it back, and then I can be fully greaser maxed. I still haven't picked up the fucking gold chain, you know? Like, my mum's got a gold chain for me, and I need to start grease and maxing and wearing my gold chain on stream, especially for a game like this. It'd be great. You don't need any more grease. Really? I thought I was pretty clean today. Boys.
No, you could get like a bit more grease. Yeah, there's more room for grease. Don't worry.
I'm not very greasy today. I washed my hair last night. I shaved. Like, I don't feel very greasy. And the hair, like this is an illusion. This headband, you know, the hair can be released. Get your grease out of the fryer. Get cozy though. Like, greasy is a personality trait. Would you say that I'm sleazy? Like, honestly.
I just saw that quark. Wait, sorry, is this one for me?
Yeah, would you say that I'm sleazy?
No. I would say your demeanor's a little bit more like rapscallion-y.
Slimy?
No, not slimy.
Rapscallion-y.
Yeah, like I don't like. I feel like the words you're using, like slimy, it makes it feel like you're gonna like con people in some way, you know, when there's some kind of trick. I feel like you're more in the.
You think that what you see is what you get with me?
Yeah, you're like you kind of feel like someone who will take the piss or be a bit cheeky. But I don't think I get like slimy or scammer or any kind of deceit from you.
Okay. Austin Powersy.
Oh my god! You know, so I went to like bed after the stream yesterday. I just put on The Spy Who Shagged Me and just watched it. It actually holds up really well. Yeah. Thank you, MNMX for the 2 months. Easy for me to say. But yeah, it holds up really well.
If Hunter's audience ever declined, he'd immediately sell out and make a right-wing podcast with Metro and Awkward. Big 3. Exclamation mark Doorman Guide.
Are they making another one as well? Did I see that on Twitter the other day? They're making another Austin Powers?
He did say that thing about Swing Chip. Major Austin Powers vibes. What, the Shaggerific or whatever.
You guys don't know this, but Unter actually drives a car and the license plates does say Shaguar on it.
The Shaguar. My Corolla is the Shaguar, by the way. The artistic license with it. Still just thinking about how Connor Murphy died. It's killing me. You probably haven't seen that on your timeline, have you? The Connor Murphy death.
I don't really know who Connor Murphy is. I'm gonna Google him.
This would be the first streamer I've seen that has their license. Is that a joke, ho? If you don't have a license, you're not a real person.
That's rude.
In Australia, at a bare minimum. Maybe it's different for you because you're
European. I literally, yeah. Nottingham is not a big city, but I feel like if I was American or Australian, if I wanted to do anything, a car would be a necessity.
Might be like genuinely the first time anyone's ever used that emote, Goofy Jokesters. That's why I put a first time 0 width on it. My suburbs roads are a PvP zone. I'm not getting behind the wheel. Ridiculous. Safer in the car than outside of it.
Yeah, I don't really know this Connor Murphy guy. Sad he died though, I guess.
Yeah, he died a death of like a 1300s alchemist where he slowly descended into madness, became convinced that gold was a secret material used by the elites to elevate themselves, started injecting gold into himself, got gold poisoned and lost his mind, got chased by the police out into a lake and drowned. This is a real
story, not a...
none of that was made up. That was all
what?
Real.
Injecting gold?
Yes,
like Gold member from Austin Powers.
He died the death of the 1300s alchemist.
I think he just watched Gold member from Austin Powers and went like, "This guy's onto something. I'm in." Thank you, Broken Skies, for 12 months.
I remember like many years ago, he lost his mind.
That's insane. Yeah.
Someone in my city drew fake tunnels, bracket, literally Looney Tunes, close bracket, onto a wall, and some idiot drove into them. I'm never learning to drive with these people on the road. Again,
what do you mean someone got Looney Tunes?
they drove into the fake tunnel. I cannot
But did
confirm
they ever
enough.
catch for Roadrunner?
You're safer in the car than you are outside of the car, like, for sure. I'd rather be on the road than walking next to those people. What if I'm a train? Feels like quite the addition to the CommanderX.
What does that even mean?
Back to you in the studio, Fletcher. Alright. I want to get hit by a car. First time message from Carbonated Codeine. Welcome to the stream. Now this would be a good time for a call to action. If we could get some YouTube likes, because we have 85 concurrent viewers and 9 likes on the stream after 2 hours live. So, I mean, there's a reason I don't interact with the chat. And it's because none of you even like the stream anymore. That's why. And no other reason. Like, genuinely, that's it.
How many likes to interact with the stream, huh?
Don't dislike the stream, Tikazoo.
Oh wait, there's a follow-up question on that car thing. Did one car make it through the tunnel successfully, then it was the second car that got smashed? Or was it the first car attempting to go through it?
You think that the tunnel got converted midway through to a Looney Tunes?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen this happen multiple times in like some nature documentaries I've watched.
Yeah, no, there's like a coyote that's really familiar with these scenarios from memory.
Yeah, I don't know what it
Wily
is. It's got to
variety.
be something with the genetics, I guess. But like the Roadrunner can go through these tunnels, but the coyote just it's like hard stopped, you know? Have a like.
Carbonated Codeine. I'm going to need you to write Avril No Way L and Avril No Way R, because dropping a message like settled for less because no Avril, like even if you did put a /J tag at the end of that, we are going to need to see whether you are actively subscribed to Avril, I'm afraid.
Morning, Jonah. It's scary how nature works like that. Yeah, it's really, you know, how stuff evolves, you know.
Is it just a thing to get worse teammates on the weekends? The weekend warriors, mate. The people that can only play the game 2 to 3 days a week instead of 7 days a week.
But are you telling me the players that play more are better on average?
Let's not be ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't know, mate.
I need to go and get some gold in me.
Yeah. T1, 100% win rate against Zeta in Stage 2. Will T1 stay on top, or can Zeta break the streak? T1's matchup advantage versus Zeta's
What's
revenge.
like a T1 fighting song? Put that away. I'm not subscribed to anyone, so the joke is on you. Have this instead, UnterGay6. This guy feels very Avast viewer coded. Mentioning Avril, UnterGay6 in the third message on the channel. This is... I'm on to you. You only showed up because you saw me in my red hat and you thought I was Avast. Alright. What are you bouncing for? I just lurk, but what red hat?
You call that lurking? You don't know about the red hat?
How cold is it in Australia right now? It's pretty cold, but I'm blasting the heater, so... I'm fighting the elements in order to keep my T1 merch on.
It's finally cooling down today, I think, which will be nice.
Oh, did you look forward to anything anymore? Sometimes.
The upcoming break, perhaps?
I don't know. I feel like I'm not looking forward to the upcoming break. I'm feeling more like existential dread.
I thought this week would be like really nice for me because like we do the big weekend, get the raids, everything's cool, and then I look forward to like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, just morning shift. But I've actually not enjoyed this week at all.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe just sometimes after we've like the big long stream every weekend for X period of time type things, it takes me like a week to become a real person again, you know?
Hi, what match is this and for what? Sorry, I just pulled up. This is T1 versus Zeta Division. Winner goes to the major. Loser goes to a lower bracket where they can still go to the major if they win that lower bracket game. But winner is qualified for Paris. So it's a huge deal for both sides. TP out of spawn right now. We're going to see Lucio, Kiri, Malga, and Vendetta T1 playing arguably their strongest comp in recent days. We've seen Dark turn water to wine on the Malga, King of the Stomp. And Zest, really quite sharp on the Vendetta. You'll notice that one of Zeta Division's DPS already lurking in main, but T1, nobody's going to flank around that open side. Nobody's going to take the bait on that one, and we are going to be fighting for the unlock.
Generally speaking, Zeta's Division comp is happy to play the slower game, and if Knife gets an opening pick like that, they can do exactly that. So, great situation for Zeta. They will just get the first flip off of that, and a nice easy fight just to pick from Knife, and T1 will swap over to match for Soja now too.
Thanks for 12 months, Combat Frog. Welcome back. And yeah, I think I already dropped the troglodyte, but we'll do a 2-for-1 special for the Avast viewer. T1 now. Have to get a retake going. Violet's taking a lot of damage on the rotation. Proud keeps the tempo up, slides into the back actually. Gonna get spun by Knife, but Knife's just fine. He's pinned into the back and killed Knife. It's gonna be 5-0 right now. And talk about an explosive retake for us. Proud gonna absolutely decimate. T1 back in control.
Exactly what you want if you're T1. You want this Malga, you want this Vendetta to be involved. Proud now. A little bit more of a standard hit scan hero. Can just walk in with the backline here. Look to try and find a bit of an angle mid-fight rather than playing that harder flankier style. Zeta will play retake now. They're actually at Kitsune Rush disadvantage though, so they have to be slow on the walk up, ready to take a step back. And in general, their kites are going to be harder without the same speed that T1 have. So Zeta need to be pretty cautious on this walk up.
Knife on the side, but early Kitsu comes out
cautious.
and Violet's going to get caught on rotation. Caution into the wind, he says. Now we'll push forward. Burner's going to bleed out as well. Proud for 2. Make it a 3rd. Give us all 5, actually. Shoe's going to fall proper. Trying to TP out as well. Going to get himself staggered just that little bit more. Different wave to the rest of the team, so it is a genuine stagger there for proper. And T1 looking good.
Really happy with that for your T1. Now you've got a beat push so you can ramp up the aggression in this next fight as well. Zeta Division will probably have to use a Terror Surge almost defensively to pull people away from that push where they can. Looking for their walk up now. You can see Zeta trying to come through main, dip their toes onto point, but they've got to be so careful. They're trying to take this wide space as well, but here they come. Clock back from Proud, trying to get over the top. Bliss still has the beat ready to go. Big damage onto Bernie. He has to drop the Terror Surge. Zest is going to fall first. Beat over the top to keep it going. Cage in the back as well. Sure. Oh dear. Oh, and this has gone really poorly for T1.
That was a huge spend for a whole lot of nothing there. Zeta Division, they use 3 ultimates to get it done. Proud's clock counted out by Violet. Blissy's beat counted out by his choice of when he opted to use it. And Cage got nothing as well. Zeta Division really mincing through that cage with the Orisa, the Casino Rush both. Now Zeta have the advantage. A spin for proper. Is he hiding for it, or is he just going to go for one mid-fight? Proud trying to get his rail online, trying to find a timing, but he doesn't have a good angle at the moment. It's going to be a slow walk up. Violet's going to cop one on the chin, gets snared on the way back. Violet is still so low. Snare comes out, but here comes the overclock. Knife is going to take down Zest immediately, and T1, I don't think we are even going to ult into this one. It's going to be a nice quick clean-up for Zeta. We're running out of time.
A couple of times in a row now, Zeta have just done a great job at shutting down this Zest threat. Vendetta really is one of these best heroes, but he's been caught early in both fights, which means this big chaotic middle fight where T1's comp can thrive, they're never actually getting to it. Now they have Kitsune Rush though, as well as the Sundering Blade walking up, but again, a lot of poke, a lot of damage. See Burner taking a step forward, blossoming over top. They take care of him though, 2 kills for this one. Kitsune Rush is down in time from Skewed. You can see Zeta try and mix it up, as they don't just want to let T1 use the Kitsune Rush on point. They try and go early with the Blossom, but T1, aware of the danger, shut it down immediately.
T1 going to make it happen here. A little skewed thumb. Wait, why isn't my skewed thumb loading? Did someone remove the skewed thumb? You can't fool me, Soggy. Thank you, Dialight. That was scary stuff. Thundering Blade out, possessed now, fighting forward in spawn, trying to make the touch difficult. Dark, he's about half HP. No kills yet, but Knife is low. He manages to kite out. Zeta Division, they're going to come back in with double support ultimate again. T1, we don't have the ults to match. We're going to clock it early, though. Slide forward for... Oh, my God. Knife will be taken. Zest is traded. Sanctuary off the point. Kitsu on it. Zeta Division, they've dumped their ultimate load here, but it is a 4v4. Cut out these support ultis. T1, we don't quite have the cage yet. Burner still has the Terror Surge. This is going to be a really hard final fight now.
Dongak's got the touch here, but he's taking a lot of damage on the way through as well. Violet takes care of Skewed, and significant advantage. Down goes Donghak, down goes Proud, and Zeta just have the numbers. They've even got the ults, and that'll be first round going their way.
Brutal. So close there, the forward fight with the overclock, forcing Zeta Division to use all their ultimates off point, but so difficult for the side, yes ma'am, so difficult for the side of T1 to manage. Zest in particular getting minced up on a lot of these early fights, early rotations. Ooh. Boss said I had to put the hat on, so the hat goes on. Let's see how it plays. This was one of the better maps as well for the Mauga, I'd say. 2-story maps get a little bit more awkward for us because Burner, he gets more value playing high ground. Does not necessarily need to drop as early as Dark might need to, and Dark needs to go on something of an Odyssey in order to make things work. Let's see what we can do. See what we can do.
Alright, next round. Looks like we might be getting more of the same from both teams here, as Zeta will keep trying to play the Orisa. Orisa, probably one of the best heroes in the game at dealing with the Mauga, and even dealing with the Vendetta as well, keeping these scary heroes away from the slower backline, and almost as importantly, away from Knife too. Going to be a slightly wide approach for Zeta to begin with, as they're going to have Knife flanking through the high ground in the middle. Doesn't find anything, and now T1 looking for the push. Donghak will take a little stomp in, slide forward for Proud as well. Nearly has that full rail ready to go, but good little flip from Zeta Division, and now they have point side.
You think that's a running first time, Tikazu? Alright, Proud's going to pin forward now. The Zeta Division boxed out of this one. They've actually stolen the flip, but they are not going to be winning it because Zest is advancing into the back line. Little block here, drop of the shoulder. Skewed's traded, actually. Zest needs to live, doesn't. And Zeta, they can't clutch this fight. God, you're so good, Proud.
Isn't
It's
he?
all in the hat, and I knew it. Boss did not say Rod out, bro. Do not harass my boss, Soggy. Come on.
Now, retake for T1. Gonna have to, for Zeta Division. Gonna have to walk up onto this point. Again, they keep trying to play wide, but they have to be careful not to go too wide, or Donghak and Zest can maybe catch someone a little bit isolated. They're just trying to walk up, use the high ground here, but again, T1 just gonna start the fight. Stomp comes in, spin from Burner, Kitsune Rush not available yet, so a chain comes in, but another stomp from Donghak. This one's just a drive-by though, not committing to that. Burner's about to have this Terror Surge, and Zest is gonna pop her off screen. An opening pick for T1. Zeta, are they gonna go forward here? Or are they just going to get out? They're still walking for this one. They're piling in, looking for a kill, but Donghak with a good stomp, and they won't get anything out of this. They don't force any ults from T1, and they have to reset again.
Hype of the worst, thank you for the prime. Welcome. Zeta Division, now that's 2 in a row where they've dropped the ball. Lost it in the neutral, no ultimates required for T1. We didn't have any, but keep that between us. Proud closing on a clock here. Zeta Division supports very slow on charging these ultimates though, so a fast fight for T1 might actually beat out Violet charging this Sanctuary. Zeta Division, slow rotation, very patient on the cross here. They think that there are ultimates ready to go because there are. Burner's pushed forward, but he's missed his spear. Clock is still available for Proud here. Violet goes down early to the snare. Little spike for Zest, won't find anything. A beat by Bliss to keep everyone from T1 healthy. We found 2, make it 3. A trade onto Bliss won't mean much here because Blissey is back fast on the DJ. And Zeta Division, they've actually altered 2 ults into that fight. That was Terror Surge and Kitsu. So that was just an even exchange, and we are in pole position for this final fight. Sundering Blade to counter the Sanctuary, perchance?
Yeah, really possible. Burner's going to swap onto the Malga now as well, but this might just make it harder, really. They've got good answers. Perhaps going to start with the Overclock as well. Sanctuary comes out in response. Zest and Donghak have their ults. Donghak's going to drop the cage out now as well. And they don't even need any ults for this. The rest of Zeta have tried to flip. They're going to get denied of it. Knifo with the clock. Can they get any more? Looking for it. Damage comes out. Proper's going to find her onto Skewed as well. Zeta, they might just have enough here. Lots of damage coming out from Knife, and they're going to be able to follow up on all of it. Good clutch from Zeta Division there in a big disadvantage fight.
Oh no, that's concerning. Proper hiding behind. He manages to get that clip onto Skewed. Such presence of mind in the middle of a fight like that. Take a breather and bait T1 in. As T1 rush to the objective, Proper finds his opening, and on both sides, T1 pulled in two. Now our ult bank is a little bit weak, a little bit worse for wear. We've only got the Sundering Blade. Skewed dead even with Shu on Kitsune ult charge. Proper marking the flank here, ready to hit the rotation. He has Pulse, but Skewed still has the Suzu, so he's in no rush to use it. Proud taking a lot of damage on the crosshair. Blissey trying to mark out that Tracer, but Proper, his movement is too good, too nimble, too quick. Sundering Blade on the corner. Violet peeks it, but Burner stomps him. Skewed goes down, and Zeta Division, this is the worst case scenario for us, because Zeta Division haven't had to use anything.
Really great situation now because their ults charge up as well, Zeta Division. So all of a sudden, they've actually got double support ult for what could be last fight. They've got Cage about the same time Donghak will as well. So there should just be more ults for Zeta Division to layer into this big ult trade. As long as Violet gets that Sanctuary online, as long as it goes off without a hitch. We're going to see Zest move over onto the Reaper now. We're in Amalgam Mirror as well, so a slightly better matchup for him. But all comes down to these ult layerings. T1 need a way to outplay one of them.
This is a really awkward ult situation right now. Need a kite, need something for free. Proud king of BOGO deals. Let's see if he can get anything done. Early shout from Donghak. Suzu forced, Kitsu forced. Donghak's dead. Throwing down the cage. Oh, brother, this is not looking good for us at all. Blissey is getting staggered in the cage as well. The judgment from Zeta to stagger out the DJ at the 11th hour. Blissey's going to be on a later wave, which means he's not going to be around to drop the beat. Donghak to ball, Zest to Tracer. Everyone rushing clock in spawn. Zest is dead, out of spawn. It has to be Donghak to get the touch. It has to be a preposterous clutch, and Donghak can't even get to the point. Zeta going to take him up 1-2-0. That was the cap ban as well. I'm taking the hat off.
What a gent.
We lost. We didn't lose. We are not worried. We are not worried.
You guys should worry. T1 fans
are not worried.
Panic.
Hold the hat over your heart. Is that like some right-wing thing? Like,
it sounds real dog whistling, like doesn't it? You know, like
I don't know. Like, I'm sure there's meaning.
Nails from GB. Yeah. All right. I think I need some more water. I'll be right back.
You're in charge. 1 sec. is everyone saying Adru? Is Lenny here? You there, Lenny? Jasmine in. Oh. Big stretch. What's funny, JJ Turley? What's funny? It's not. This isn't a Sunday, bro. Just first time laughing.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Thank you for holding down the fort. Wordle Porn, thanks for the 7 months. Imagine being a mobile viewer. That could not be me, LeMayo. How silly. Anyway, look at this cool star I found.
Do we get a first time Dino Dance? Dino Dance.
Let's dance. David Bowie star.
Whoa. Whoa. Thanks, Lemon. Alright, where are we going? Circuit Royale? Some type of Jasmine in situation. Ramatra for the initial look. Sigma is banned, of
Hat
course.
on or
so
off swing?
probably seems like a good ban, I think, from Zeta Division. Forces Jasmine into a more awkward situation. In Amalgam Mirror, I would probably wager Bernard. And they're actually starting with a spawn camp. They're above it. There's no good way to hold the first corner of Circuit Royale, generally speaking. So they're just going to get a spawn camp here. This isn't a long-term solution. This is just to win a fight if they can. Maybe take some time off the clock. But they've got to be careful this payload doesn't move too much, because it's moving now. So Bernard's going to have a little stomp down, try and respond. Doesn't get the stun here onto Jasmine. He goes for a counter stomp. And Proud's actually taking off Violet's head during this. So opening pick now as everyone's going to get more default positions. It looks like Bernard's actually, they are trying to get all the way out of here, but they need to be careful not to die late. They will just all die more or less on the payload, and they'll get another fight.
Another fight for sure. Shu finds this late trade onto Proud, and I mean, it's probably not terribly consequential. Proud not going to be able to play forward with Jasmine is the only thing. Zeta Division making a swap in spawn as well, as we are going to see Burner get taxied back into the fight. Just going to hold the corner for now. Knife wants to swing wide, but it's a hard ask versus Proud. Pin immediately in for Jasmine. This is very aggressive. Suzu from Skewed trying to keep Jasmine healthy, but God, we have lost that neutral quite badly. Have to take a back step. Proud, though. Look how close we are to overclock already. So quick.
Big opportunity for T1 with this one as well. They'll be ready to swing this corner now if they want. They actually are going to clock it. Jasmine's died, folks, so now Proud, he can shoot the Malga, but Burner has loads of health, and he can't really swing, and he just gets burned to death in front. Bit of an anti-timing here for T1, and that's going to be an easy fight for Zeta.
Oh my goodness gracious. This is not a good one at all now. We are super behind. Knife He nearly has his overclock, but Proud, I mean, he had that clock lead. Jasmine just needed to get some good value on his engagement. Maybe wait for the Suzu from Skewed. Maybe just ensure he had good condition. We're going to see Burner counterpinning Jasmine here. He hits the stomp, and Jasmine, I mean, he's getting walked on now. This is real rough. Proud has found a kill. So has Zest. The DPS line for us, keeping us alive here. Proud's found another kill onto Violet as well. But Burner's still in it. We need to kill him. We do kill him. Go Kart Bliss. Go West!
He's going to go west. He's going to get himself on the payload. They've actually got 3 on point now, so I don't know how the touch is looking. It looks pretty tough here as well. They've not really got the heroes at the front they want. It's only it's only Knife if he wants to throw himself at it, and he doesn't. But oh my god, the taxi back burner from the top right. They did make it in the end. They immediately killed Zest as well. Now Jasmine's in trouble. He's been catnapped, hung in the market square. And that's going to be a great retake for Zeta Division, actually. There's a few meters to spare. Burner coming in, last ditch.
Last-ditch effort here for Burner will keep him alive, unfortunately. I'm starting to feel a little bit of angst, in all honesty, because this is concerning, Xavier. We are down to the wire.
Yeah, it's really your concern is reasonable and valid.
Okay, I appreciate you validating my feelings. I feel heard, and we can circle back around in a week or two. Pin on for Jasmine here finds nothing. We're actually going to get proper TPing into the back. Jasmine has found and solo killed
He's caged
poor
him.
old Knife, but it's a 2-for-1, and the cage has actually forced a C9. So Jasmine, never doubt the Jasmine
The
substitution.
thinking man's Malga.
He just placed the game on another level.
You know, he'll get pre-fighted. He won't hit his stomps. But when there is a crafty way to use the cage to solve the first point problem, he's on top of it. Good win for T1. That really bails them out of what has been a struggle so far in this sort of amalgam matchup. They actually have ults for the snowball too, both DPS and a catnap. So maybe T1 can turn us into a bit of momentum. It's going to be a clock to start it right now. Catnap comes out too. Proud looking to finish these kills. Needs to finish some of these kills. They've got damage onto everyone, but where are the kills, Proud? Burner goes in for a stomp. He actually finds 2. And just as T1 catch a break, they're right down in the ditch.
Can't catch a break for more than one fight in a row, I'm afraid. T1 now going to get staggered out. Jasmine counterpinned, taken for a ride as we are going to have to go back to the drawing board on this one. Zeta Division, no signs of letting up the pressure either. I spy 5 ultimates available for the next fight, and we have an anemic spin and spin only. Hitsu around the corner for Skewed, but it's going to be real hard to make this one work. Maybe a bit of TP action to break the corner after all would be a difference maker. Headshot onto Proud immediately from Knife is going to make things difficult to start us out. Push forward again. We are going to see a cage.
Oh, he's got 2.
A catnap get dropped. Bar's going to throw off the map. And
Okay.
Popper's found 3 with a spin. So big ult spend there for Zeta. That's 3 at the spawn doors to only the Kitsu for T1. But that's just Zeta's style. You know, they like to over ult and then have to fight in OT and clutch it.
Yeah, 3-for-1 right at the spawn doors means there's plenty of time for T1 to get an ult advantage situation. It won't necessarily be in his next fight, but maybe the fight after it will swing. But Zeta's going to die before the fight, so any chance of getting some more ults here might have just gone for T1, and we're going to have to play and wait for Zest.
Yeah, straight off the wall. Knife swinging main here. He has an overclock at the ready. T1. There's going to be spin. There's going to be cage. There are tools to break this corner hold. Jasmine pins deep. But Skewed is pre-fired. Clock is out for Knife as well. Jasmine, the thinking man's cage.
Awesome.
It's a cage spin and catnap. We are trading even at the moment. It's go on, Blissy, get it done. That's just going to be Burner and Burner only now. But
He's out of it.
that was a big spend for us. It's going to be a cage for the last fight.
Yeah, it's a good cage blossom. They are winning all of these cage fights, T1, but now they are dry on ultimates. Burner's going to come back out. He's going to hit a cage. Violet should get catnapped during that, so he can catnap into the cage as well. So T1 needs to outplay in his cage, but that's really tricky. Burner's going to go flying in now. Hits for cage, right? It's only one. Oh no, Bliss is caught in it as well. They do break for cage. They Suzy to keep going. Counterpin comes out. Catnap over top now to keep him stunned, and the trades are just good for Zeta Division at this point. Little ding to finish it off. They have 25 seconds, so they can get another touch, T1, but Jasmine is getting staggered, and this is going to be a real hard touch.
Oh no. One final touch here for us. 15 seconds on the clock. Need to rush through it. Jasmine dying so late that he might have to make a swap just to get out. No, he's going to stay on the Malga. No sim swaps, no nothing of the sort. We need a touch. Maybe it's going to be Zest TPing on. Blissy's going skybox for it. Blissy secured the touch. Pin deep for Burner. He's actually quite far away from the fight here.
So
Proud
far
can live for
away.
just a little longer. He can't. Not going to happen. Spin is available for Proper as well as he's going to run down skewed. Couple of shots into the back right now. 3 for 1. And we are going to be stopped here on the second point at the top. Proper's going to spin. Might die for it. Won't die for it. Tough.
Really good stop there for Zeta Division, and it's a big problem. Maybe there's an element here of this is not actually the matchup they really wanted when putting Jasmine in. They wanted to force this Sigma matchup, but not protecting it's caused them more problems. But also Zeta just feel a step ahead right now on all the matchups we've seen.
Feels like Jasmine playing the Sig here has been pretty heavily telegraphed through the past few matches. You know, he's consistently been putting up these performances, looking quite solid on circuit. But I think maybe this is just a sign of what's to come in the series where they're actually intending to play Jasmine for more than just the circuit. We saw versus Falcons, Jasmine played 2 out of 3 maps, right?
Yeah.
So maybe you put him in here, you take the mirror, and then Sigma will be open for the remainder of the series. But there are other bans at the disposal of Zeta Division that can definitely make it difficult here for us. It's not GG's yet. It's not GG's yet. We're good for that. Good night, Chungus Chiller. Conchar, but like in a goodbye kind of way. Can you say Conchar, Chungus Chiller, please, Xavier?
Conchar, Chungus Killer.
Chiller.
Chiller, not killer. He looked quite menacing to me. Thank you, Cubit Toronto, for the 29 months.
Chungus Killer, Rennis.
So you catch him on a bad day.
Deadly. Guys,
Alright.
Kitsune 2v5. That's really sad news, Emmys. Thanks for keeping us in the loop. Alright, Knife. He starts Sim just for a TP out, and then he gets back onto the Sojin. Jasmine flying in like a bat out of hell off the top ropes there. He's going to drop his foot onto nothing at all and step back around the corner. T1 just giving space immediately.
Yeah, they are on the back step, and they're also dying as well. So, like, the worst of both worlds. You go.
You go. I'm sorry, I can't intuit the signs.
This
here.
guy, I'm
need
just
to get
genuinely
past
quite
it.
sick, and this guy's just taking the piss. Friends like these, friends like these. Coming to work when I'm sick to help my colleague get through the day. He's just taking the piss.
You're an asshole. No. CommanderX just has a cold engine, it's true. Let him warm up. Swing main, Jasmine, counterpin. Jasmine already in trouble. Burner, gonna trade shouts here. Suzu, still available for us, I believe. Rail is charged, slide forward. Violet first to fall. Jasmine in trouble, but not so much trouble that he's going to die for it seems. T1, that's going to be a trade out onto Zest at the back end of this. That is disastrous. Things were looking so good for us. Violet gets back faster than Zest. Zeta are going to be able to swing 5v4. No!
Not a 5v4 swing. Oh no. Gonna be a back step now from T1 as they try and build up these remaining ults. They gotta be. Well, that's a tough situation. CommanderX is out from Shu. They want to push the advantage. Zeta, big damage onto the Malga. Jasmine tries to stomp away. Catnap comes out from Bliss to try and save something, but he has saved nothing. There's a spin to finish a few of these kills off. He probably really didn't need it in all honesty, but Zeta have smashed his first point, and now they've got a huge time bank to take this map.
Huge time bank for the map here. 4.5 minutes to just win one fight on the second point. Zest has been back spawned as well. You can see deliberations in spawn for T1 deciding whether we want to TP back and retake or take the early fight. Again, 4v5. You know how we feel about a 4v5 swing. Rail comes out early from Proud though and will force Knife back. Knife's going to clock it and come back in. See you on the other side. Pin comes in. Jasmine is low. Counter stomped. He's taken down. Proud and Jasmine both going to die here. And we are falling by the wayside. The only solace, consolation is that Zeta Division have not been pushing the card for a lot of this fight. So this late trade from Blissey onto Knife probably not going to be super consequential, maybe prevent Zeta from setting up forward, but because Zeta didn't push card for so long during that exchange, we are going to get another recontest. Few ultimates on the cards right now, double DPS and the cage. Zeta only have the cage, so they spent big to come away with this deficit and not win the map. Really a reasonable chance for us to hold on here. You can see already Proud drilling out the sky. Cage comes down for both Malgas. A spin from Zest is anemic at best. Burner's low, but the Suzu is perfect from Shu. Never thought I'd say that. And just like that, a 2-for-1 ult trade comes nobody in favor. Proud sliding forward now. First to fall is actually going to be Zest. Clock comes out from Proud now. He needs to turn things around, but instead he's going to get stepped on by Bernie. And 3 ults for 1, not going to make a lick of difference here. As Zeta Division are just going to take it from the deficit. Nicely layered ultimates. Low value spin there from Zest. And it's going to be a 2-0 lead for Zeta Division in the lane qualifier.
Yeah, it's not a great look, is it? Not a great look. I think they really have to bank on that. Okay, Sigma's open. Can they change the matchup? Maybe play some of the Mizukiri themselves, because right now Zeta just look way ahead.
The hell is that? Is that like a banned message or what? Hunter, you need to sub in? Nah. We good. 2 hitting perfect Suzu, speed stress. It's bright lights, unfortunately. Wait, Jasmine's getting up. Maybe he's just taking his headphones off to listen and turning off his mouse and unplugging the dongle for...
I can't listen when my mouse is on either.
What was the link?
Wait, is it a creator's link by any chance?
Yeah.
I just got one as well from an SC Messet. Yeah,
yeah, someone's banned it, so...
I'm gonna go with ban as well.
Ban.
I'm definitely clicking that. Do not click that link.
I clicked it and it's a Snapchat promo. Thank you, Swing Chip. In other news, my payments have been redirected to Uruguay now, but these things can happen.
I clicked that and received pictures of... Seems like there's a lot of good stuff if you click this link. Fuck.
Good looks.
Not even a fun message to go along with the link. I mean, you're right. It's poor packaging in terms of getting people to click the link. What was the one? Did you get that message, you know, back in the day where you got a message from Jake like, I've been developing a game. I've made a game. Would you like to playtest it? Not right now, Jake. Thank you, though. That's good, Hilarium. Guys, don't click the link. It puts a dino dance between every word in your Twitch messages. No, everyone's clicked the link. I said don't, no. Alright, this is just how chat is now, Ben. We can learn to live with this. Oh, why this tickles me so. What do I do? That's just how your PC works now, but it's okay. And in some ways, it's an improvement. This curse might be a blessing.
You sound a little too happy for a man that's supposed to be sick and withered today. I'm on to you.
This guy's operating like a corporate overlord. Like, and you don't sound sick to me. Come into the office.
You're faking it. You're faking it.
Just Hilarium's just had a banger message is all. Hilarium's carrying today.
Can't go wrong with Hilarium, really.
Seems I've got
low.
bad news. The site just fucking blew up. Toby, I don't know if this is a real message because it's surrounded by dino dancers, so it's hard to take any of these messages with the severity that they maybe actually have.
Okay. I can't sleep. Can you play some DSG highlights, Conchar? Oh heavens. What DSG highlights? Hey Stevie.
Alright. I've got a lot of time for this, like sad messages surrounded by dino dances because we all got the dino dance virus. Yeah.
Dino dance.
That's what the link did, Max, if you didn't know. It infects your computer with a virus. That means after every word, it puts Dino Dance in your Twitch chat messages.
Ah.
And a lot of people have clicked the link, unfortunately.
Tried watching DSG highlights, but all it did was make me throw it back in the poke shaker. Jasmine 12 and 12? Yeah, 12 impact frags though.
I mean, the cages were clean.
Damage mogged by knife? Nah, we're chilling. We're gonna be fine. Don't freak out, guys. I can tell some of you are freaking out right now, but don't freak out. Don't freak out.
Dog accent, it's gonna be fine.
This song sounds like running. Running is cancelled media in this stream now.
If we put two teams with the EMEA teams, who wins? I reckon like VP could beat both these teams. I reckon TM could. Maybe GK. Maybe GK. I think everyone could probably beat T1, but don't tell Max.
I didn't hear anything. You didn't say nothing about no T1 being incapable.
I don't know why. Maybe it's for sickness, but I don't know why. And it's just like depressing messages surrounded by Dino Dance. It just works.
She took the kids.
She took the
Let's
kids.
dance.
Dino Dance. Drop your address. Is that a first time message from Swing Chip?
She come in a fight?
Yeah, what?
She got hands?
Is this what type of thing would you be sending to my address, Swing? Something nice, like a care package, or something bad, like a take care package?
T1 hat?
Ballistic missile? As long as it's T1 branded, I'll accept the ballistic missile.
I mean to send this T1 branded pipe bomb your way.
Swing, while you're here as well, Lemon actually could do with a free Spotify subscription if you've got a hookup.
Valley, thank you for the tier 1. Welcome. Young Chris 01. Appreciate that. Enjoy your EWC badge. And we're back on Naga. You think we're good for this?
Alright. No.
I do.
Okay, that's good news.
I'm paid to believe. Now
Oh, yeah.
Dark on the Orisa. He's taking a leaf out of Burner's book. Suzu eats the spear, but Shu
But belief is
bizarrely
working.
traded. I believe. Keep believing, everybody. It's working. All right, a slide forward now. Knife.
You're
in
not believing
despair.
hard enough.
Believe harder, guys. 3v2. 2v2. 2v2. Believe. Go, Dark.
Oh
Go.
my god. Oh, Zest is still alive here in this one as well, so a 2v1, and the belief has worked once more, but Shu is back soon, so it's now a 2v2 once more. As
Believe
Stomp
more.
tries to hold it, Stomp comes through, but Burner finds
he's thrown-
nothing. Suzu's out of this one as well, but Shu is TP'd in! Down he goes, and
so
Burner will be run over. I'm coming to help. Fuck, it's
Shu
fair.
is so unbelievable. The TP Suzu in the 2v2, like, get real, dude. Like, what are you doing?
I'm coming to help.
I'm on my way, Bernie!
Don't worry, I'm here.
Throws himself into the camera like one of those I show speed gifs. All right. Proud now, 60% on the clock, but he has been getting impact rails time after time. Now, again, he's built
Right,
up the
Cindy.
rail, and again, he is going to try. I was thinking no Cindy Lauper, but I didn't say it.
I think I played that on the stream, like when I was doing my music intro as well this morning.
Class. Proud gets ridden into, Bliss dead. Oh, it's not a good start for us. It's not a good start for us. Burner's low. Mark is getting microwaved on the point, and Zeta Division are right back.
That's alright. Luckily for you two, are a retake team, so and the Violet is just gonna die walking into the Simbed. Can they keep Zest? Yeah, they can keep Zest up, so Zeta can actually move. Are actually in trouble here because T1 can move right away. Kitsune Rush Symbol, Terror Surge, all good ults for fighting a big old fight on point. Zeta Division on the other hand, their cat will be back quickly, but they need their catnap to spree. They need to find kills with these ultimates here. Bike above, Symbol, it's out. Gonna be a spree underneath. Knife finds one immediately, goes for another one. Gonna be two for them as well. So exactly what they need. They do have the Symbol on point as they try and force the objective. Touch is good though, and all Donghak can do is trade Violet.
Violet trader. Dark's actually on the run big time here. Run, little Dark, run. He's been zoned so far out of the fight here. It's going to be a real challenge for us to get back in. Zest has swapped to Big Reaps in spawn, so the Sim Gambit has come and gone. It's hard to play Reaper in this matchup as well because Burner, of course, during his shark trades can really counter out a lot of your value. Hitsu comes out from underneath and above. Shu's going to drop one, so is Skewed. TP forced. Overclock is out for Proud. Bodies is all I see at the moment. Need just a little bit ahead, Proud.
Flip.
Just one teensy bit ahead. Flip comes through. It's a 2-for-1 trade though. Violet is in there like swimwear. Big push comes through. Camel, thank you for the gift sub to Fireboy. Welcome to the club, Fireboy. Dark is going to throw out a spear though, and it looks like we are trading very positively here.
Yeah, maybe Saga if they want. Maybe they don't want, I guess. But the touch is going to be hard nonetheless. Violet has lived in this entire thing, so he can try and set up for a late touch if Zeta Division can get the reinforcements afterwards. You can see Violet now trying to out-juke him, goes underneath, but the spear is good. Donghak has gone. Violet fishing, and he's caught a big one.
Proud now at 50% on his rail and 30 on his clock. Zeta, they give away that first point, and we are going to take the next two. Bernie, Cage turn. I don't like his chances. Not going up against Mighty Dark. It's actually a really hard fight for T1 here. This next turn, we have nothing in the tank. We're playing up top, but Zeta can easily outposition us here. We're also on a point that's coastal, which means the catnap can take us off the edge as well. So it's going to be really difficult. Thanks again, Camel, for that one. You can see Fireboy appreciates it. Cage comes down now. Burner getting spun. Catnap comes through. Off the map goes Little Skewed, and that will be a fight win for Zeta. But I mean, we do it cheap, right? 0 ultimates for 2 is not the worst trade in the world, is it?
No, I'm probably quite happy with that overall for T1. Plenty of time to come back with a retake. Still need a bit to get the DPS ults online, but at least it gives you tools. You know, clock, force for Kitsune Rush out of Shu, and then a chance mid-fight for Zest to try and get a spin-off once some cooldowns have been forced. But T1, they're going to have to come all the way back in now. Looks like they're going to try and go left-hand side through the high ground. Get the last bit of these ults, then look for their approach. But you can see this map is so good for it. Violet is just hanging around the rooftops, waiting to dive backline.
On point already. Dark is taking a beating, has to use the shower quite early. He's getting microwaved by the Symmetra at the same time. Pins back onto the Mega. Will be full HP again. Hitsu's out for Shu though. This could be a good kite. Clock from Proud over on the side as well. Dark will fall. Dark. Oh no. Spin from Zest only finds one, and Proud finds nothing at all with that overclock. So that's going to be a real rough one for us now. We spent in that one what would look like a good kite to begin. Actually just turned out to be pure domination for Zeta. A couple of critical shots missed, and now that land ticket a bit dicey right now.
Again, Violet in this same position, looking for the early hits onto the backline. They scout him out in this time. They know what he's trying to do, but there's a difference between knowing and stopping him. Knife is going to start with the clock. He slides past Malga. 180 shot onto the Reaper. TP's forward as well. So 1-for-1 trade so far. Donkhack's going to keep trying to push with a tail of this Kitsune rush. Bliss nearly has beat though. The ult swing is coming, and they've actually found Burner here, so they won't even need any more ults. Proper symbol too. So this all of a sudden it's way back in T1's favour, the economy.
Outrageous swing for us there. Really didn't think that we had a chance, but only the Kitsune rush managing to get both DPS ults. Crazy work for us, but you know, it's just another day at the office when Dark's in the lineup, really. Now it's going to be a beat by Bliss to turn things around, to really twist the knife and get us that 2-0 advantage. I can't wait personally to see how this one goes perfectly right with no chances of an Ajax to Violet's catnap or anything of the sort. Playing slow at the back of the map, but now we are going to wait for Zeta Division to swing a little bit. Violet's coming in with that catnap in hand. He takes a beating on the approach. Beat by Bliss is out. TP forced out of Shu. No kills on this beat push, though. Starting to feel a little bit dicey.
Oh, good Wraith! It's going to Wraith, yeah. Zest hits for dodge here, and they found Proper on the other side too, so player advantage for T1. They can force the TP out. They've lost Donghack inside, though. They need the kills, and they need them quick. Yeah, they need them right now. Proud's going to find one on Knife. Cage to try and turn it around. Proud is now stuck in that cage. Zest is still outside. He's fighting it. TP into the cage from Shu, and the cage is going to turn it all. There was a chance right there for T1, but Donghack, I don't know exactly how it happened, but he ends up caught in underneath, and they can't trade for kills quickly enough, Zeta. Or T1 rather.
Ah, it's so tough there. That beat by Blissy looked like it had some legs, but unfortunately all it was able to get was a couple of cooldowns out of Zeta Division. No kills converted on that one, just because Lucio is, of course, the worst champion in the entire world. Blissy gets pieced up now by Violet in the sky. Bliss will die because he's on a hero that came out in 2015 beta, whereas Violet is on something that came out in 2026 during the mobility creep. So it is going to be a little bit tough here for us to start things off. We have a huge ult advantage, but we have to take it slow while we wait for Blissy to get back into the fight. Zeta massively disadvantaged on ults here, but holding the position.
Yeah, Kitsune Rush to match that first layer of Skewed, but it's the other ults will have more problems with. Kitsune Rush comes out, and there is the cage and the Blossom, and Zeta will probably just go, you know what, fair enough. You want to use free ults on our Kitsune Rush, you can win the fight. It was all before point unlocked as well, so it will just be first fight they're losing here, Zeta, in exchange for free ultimates.
Alright, we take it. It's not cheap. It's not ideal, really. 3 for 1. We need to win fights lean. Have you done the connections today? No. But thank you for the reminder. Now I know what I'm doing between naps. Alright, Zest now up on high ground. Proud getting contested early on. Getting run down, but he has juked everybody. Violet chasing after him here. Will snatch up a mini health. Fuck this hero. Skewed gets catnapped. Suzu's it, but still gets catnapped anyway because fuck this hero. Proud's going to die using his spree. Proper's low but not dead. And Zeta Division, they are cleaning up this scrappy fight. We are falling over here now. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
Bliss is about to have B ready to go. Knife has for spree, Proper has for Blossom. So Zeta, they can still fight early. They're walking up already. They look like they want to take a scrap, maybe find an opportunity for Knife or Proper early. For T1, they just need this beat. They don't quite have it yet. Bliss is going to go all the way back to spawn to make sure he can get it off. He has it now. Now the repush with the beat going. Knife has the spree. They try and pound forward. Zest looking for the kill. They find one onto Knife. They need a little more, and it will be a clean beat in the end from Bliss. Good awareness there of Zeta trying to fight early, and Bliss counters it perfectly.
Ooh, TP over to the side for Violet. He will fall in the end, and we are going to get the cat right back. Zest with a spin, Skewed closing on his Kitsu as well. Zeta Division, this is an awkward position to be in just because of the point pressure, but a little bit of an ult advantage right now. Dark does not quite have the cage to fight off point with that. Pin goes deep, counterpinned in spawn, needs a Suzu, gets a shout. Zest! Spin of the day. Suzu's so late for Shu, not going to change anything there. Cage comes down for Burner, maybe they can clutch it. Zeta Division, they have the Kitsu, they have everyone needed to fight in a Kitsune rush as well. But
Bliss
is dead as well. We need more. We need Zest to kill.
Nah, it's fine. Yeah, she got traded immediately as well. So that 3v3 was quickly just became, no supports for either team. So they have the gas to get it over the line, T1. And they've got Cage for next fight as well, which is a great ult matchup, especially into a catnap. We'll see if Burner's actually sticking to Steve or if he's just swapping. Feels like it would be a bit of an odd choice. Maybe they're just going to go. This feels like now, okay. Burner's going to try and probably avoid the tank matchup here into the Malga, and him and Violet are just going to try and get all over this backline. So additional scrutiny coming in the direction of Skewed and Bliss.
I will come to Poland. Chungus Chiller. You've convinced me. Catnap comes out. Violet will hit the ground. Skewed will fall. Spree from Proud might be able to find a final pulse. Finds nothing. Cage out for Dark. Not letting it go. Knife will fall. Last cage is broken now, so it is just a 4 versus 4. Shouting up for another 6 seconds, and until that comes online, T1 way behind on healing. Proud isolated on the edge. Stomp comes through. Shu, no TP, no Suzu, no problem, because Zeta Division on the Diva are going to clean up this scrap. Tough fight for us to swallow there. We did use the spree. We did use the cage. We do come away with nothing in our hands, and Zeta Division did low-key use nothing for that.
Yeah, that was just a full neutral. You see immediately, Skewed for first one to fall, pressure being put on him in all of these situations. So T1, they're going to swap to Sim 2. Again, they want more evasion tools for their backline. They want more survivability from their heroes because they know these dives are coming and can also thrive a Diva. But now the bite comes in, Stomp comes through, Proud is going to die on this one. Bliss in big trouble too. Donghak has found a trade foe, so T1 can claw their way back into this. Burner's regrouping on high ground. TP him, but Proper gets one shot. That's both DPS threats dealt with and a chance for T1 to walk.
Getting over to the point now for Dark. He does not quite hit the stomp on Burner, but he's nice and close, so he can pump all that damage in. Doesn't get any meaningful damage off the... Like, Burner's armor's going up, not down through all of this. Catnap and Kitsu come out now. Beat by Bliss will keep Dark healthy for now, but we need to take Burner's suit out. We need to kill Baby Burner as well. Once the bomb pops, here comes the spin. You can feel it. You can taste it. It's a good Suzu from Shu. Knife is going to clean up. No way! Looked like a fight win right then and there. That spin looked perfect.
Yeah, I thought the same. And then the Suzu's available as well, so Zest can keep spinning. Looked like everything had been sort of layered in perfectly. They save for Baby as well, but just no good. And Zeta Division will tie us up 2-2, all coming down to this one. And this is such an important one for T1. They need to find a way to win on the Malga comp. They've been playing so much of it with a lot of success recently, but have struggled so far in this series. Now they've got a Kitsune Rush for this X fight. But again, they just need to be aware, like they were a couple of fights ago, of these DPS ults from Zeta.
Finn comes out for Proper. Proud will fall, but Shu is traded. Blissey dead too, but still Skewed can clutch it. He's had this Kitsu. Donk uses the cage. It's a little late, but he has a mega health pack for himself in there. He might be able to do it all himself. Everyone's bleeding out, but look at Violet's health bars. They're so low. They can't touch though. Blissey might be able to fly back in. Proud on the sim as well, but can we even touch the point? Going for it.
He's got it.
He's on it.
Gets the stop, forces Proper back as well. Burner's now made the swap onto Malga once more to try and come back quickly. Just trying to play to beam this down. Catnap behind. That's going to take both backliners stunned. Bliss is going to take him for a bigger ride. But they've lost everyone on point while this Catnap's going on. So Violet's Catnap is good, but the Kitsune Rush is just more powerful. Everyone can continue getting value, even with Skewed getting yoinked away. And T1 convert that ult into a fight win.
Fight win eventually. Tooth and nail for it, really, but as long as we get over the line, this is where the reverse sweep starts, and we don't even need to drop 3 maps for it. Now, Simwar available for Proud in the next turn, 80% on a beat by Blissey as well, so very doable right now. Zeta, they've got nothing in the tank at all, only a Shu Kitsune Rush, which is, you know, a bit dicey, to say the least. Early Suzu for Skewed, and a very passive Simwar from Proud. This is, he's just got Kite Me written all over it. You can think Donk wants to keep the pressure going. No, he stomps in onto Bernie. Beat by Bliss. Spin's available for Zest. This could be the end of the map here and now if Zest plays his cards right. Kitsu's out. Proper's dead. Go on, mate. Show us what you can do, Zest. Just keep pushing forward. Zest dies, doesn't spin. Still advantage for T1. Spree is huge.
So much damage.
Enough, I'm afraid. That's no kills.
Yeah, damage but no kills. He'll eventually get Skewed at the end of this one. Knife's found a second as well. Trades might get him back into this. Catnap comes through from Violet, takes Donghak for a ride. Oh, he's got the wall gap. He can't shoot the cat. Violet's trying to take him down. Donghak won't get away. Yeah. They don't give a touch though. They can't make it. Enough scrap, enough delay. They can't get on. And T1, they've clawed one back.
We did that.
Wasn't pretty. Wasn't clean. Was just a barroom brawl in that little room, but it took enough of Zeta's attention that no one can make it to point in time. Just works.
Just works. It's on.
It's never been more on.
Total dogfire with like every hero unlocked.
Okay, I'm grabbing a drink. You're in charge, buddy.
So it's trapeze, right? But am I dropping the slinky or the cannon for it? It's trapeze, but am I dropping the slinky? It's like circus stuff, you know, it's stilts, unicycle, trapeze. You get shot out of a cannon. You don't play with a slinky at the circus, right? Yeah, there you go. So then, slinky's still there. Bocce's a little game. I don't know about the rest though. Still. Ebbing. Still calm, glassy. That's 3. I guess ebbing as well. For what? Oh, flat, right? Not ebbing, because these are all the same. Ebbing is different. Now, Bo Peep, Woody, Slinky. Oh, these are from Toy Story, right? Slinky, Woody. Is Bo Peep from Toy Story, or is it like Twiddle or something? Ebbing, Bocce, Aardvark, and Twiddle. I don't know what that last one is. I'm just guessing here. I know Woody and Jessie are from Toy Story. Yeah, okay, cool. Bocce, Ebbing, Aardvark, Twiddle. Double letters appear... What was that? What was that? Go back to the post. Double letters appearing in the letters alphabetical position. AA, CC, BV, EV. Ha! On Not a Toy Story fan. Did we finish the catfishing? No, we didn't. We got up to Rock the Casbah, suggested by Lois. Right. 1857 establishments in Asia, capital cities in Cuba, capital districts, cities in Malaysia, federal territories in Malaysia, populated places established. What do you know about Malaysia? What's the capital of Malaysia? It's the capital of Malaysia. I feel like my friend, he went to England and New Zealand. I'm just cheating and giving up, am I? Am I cheating and giving up? Am I cheating and giving up? It's like I should know this, but I don't. Well, African American culture, American fashion, dentistry, grills. American novelists, short story writers, American women novelists, 1972, African American comic writer, Hugo Award, MacArthur Fellows, Nebula, Iowa Science Fiction Hall of Fame, speculative fiction, steampunk. Any knowers? Any knowers? I'm not a knower here. I suspect not. N.K. Jemisin. What did she write? What book? The 100,000 Kingdoms. I never heard of that.
I'm back.
20th century English LGBTQ people. 20th century English non-fiction writers. Died of cancer. Bisexual woman. 1892 to 1962. Oh god. Socialite. Seven Oaks. Nah. Nah.
That's good
Yeah.
offer.
Vita Sackville West. Yep. Climbing areas of Russia, dormant volcanoes. We need a big volcano in Russia. Anyone know it? Anyone know a big volcano in Russia? Cebu? Karsalp? Mount Vlad. Mountain of Vlad. Mount Elbrus. Wonderful. So I got music adjacent, and I didn't even know that Kuala Lumpur is the capital. So I got the lowest of low-hanging fruit. How wonderful. Why would you take Wrenchman's answer? I mean, it wasn't real. Like, it was a giving up. It was just a give up answer to move on to the next. You feeling very patriotic today, Unter? Yeah, T1's playing, so I'm listening to American music.
For world's #1 patriot.
Come to Miami? With rage. Is anyone here American? For sure. Suki is making chicken, she can't do breads. Disaster.
Oh no.
What are we knowing? Was there like a problematic ban or?
No, Natsuki can't do for breads.
Oh, water.
Let's call, yeah, 2-1 Zeta right now. Coliseum, the next map. We'll see what the bans are in a second. Didn't see if anyone was in by.
Bulk walkout. Come on. Diva ban? Ah.
I feel like we're maybe starting to get to the point of a series where a lot of the key bans have just been used and we're just going to play now. Seen a tiny amount of Rhine. Not too much though. Who was it? I think Heiser and Zanside tried it. Alright. Colosseo. Is Milgari still in this team? He is, yeah. He doesn't really play anymore, but he's still around, you know? Alright. Mauga v Mauga. More of the same. But not quite, actually, because it's going to be Cat Bastion on the side from Zeta Division.
Cat Bash on Colosseo. Feels like a hard one, to be honest, but because Proud starts on the Shion, he's pretty well equipped to deal with it, right? You get that good mid-range damage, you can fight in the brawl quite effectively as well. Everything about these new releases, valuable for dealing with the Cat Bastion. So Knife, as he goes for an early swing assisted by Violet, Dark is already in there pumping damage into Burner. First of all will be Zest though. We saw Zest having a hard time on the Vendetta on round 1, and now we're going to see more difficulties here. What's an Ultra Key?
Real dogfighty here. They do get a few trades, so they will win the fight eventually. Zeta gain a few meters, but will be very much limited in terms of how they do that. We'll see if T1 make any adaptations after seeing the comp, but they seem pretty content to do that. Thank you, Gamester366, for the tier 1. Now, bombs available for Knife. Yeah. Not that T1, tier 1.
Keep running, everybody. Keep running. All right. Proud around the side. Zeta Division in main, just taking it slow for the moment. Proud is going to flank around the side here. He's going to be face-to-face with a Reaper in his effective range. He has to be really careful when he does that. Doesn't dash over the mini. Now he needs so much pocket. Does a little speed stress. And there is going to be proper actually just using the Wraith for a reload and killing Proud. So that has gone horribly wrong for us there. This indoor fight. Not going to play as proper finds too much value. Wait just a second. 2 trades. Blissey gets a Mega Bar. It's 4 HP, man. Like,
yeah, Zest's kind of battling away. Yeah, there's a Wraith for Zest as well. If they can help Zest out here, they can't.
Bliss is just... Bliss is just gone. Just
yeah, Bliss... there was a real clutch opportunity there if Bliss committed with Zest, but didn't see it, apparently. Spinning Blossom now comes through. Cagel shutting that one down really big time. And that's going to be a now swinging back in the favour of T1. They can deal with this Mauga who's still trapped in the cage as well. And a good cage from Donghak there stops them conceding any more meters.
T1. At least we stopped the bleed. At least we're back on it. Zeta, 4 ultis in hand for their recontest, but we are in a similar boat. 4 ultis, just no cage. Need to get some meters on the board, though, because otherwise Violet is going to wind up in our backline giving us hell. Kitsu comes out for Skewed, push forward through main, stomp in for Burner, Cage is out. Need to break those walls. Great Suzu from Skewed, keeps everyone healthy. Proud pops the spree, but it's a little too late to save us. As Zeta Division, they're going to use all but their catnap, and they're going to come out on top of this exchange. Big time.
Yeah, the cage bombs just force everything out of T1, so then afterwards they just collapse. Now a chance for a few more meters, but T1 will get to take another fight before the checkpoint comes through. This is where the Cat Bastion can really come into its own, though. Once you start fighting and they can sit on these rooftops, really difficult for T1 to consider with. Knife's going to go for the swing now. They try and kill him main while the Cat Bastion is behind. But here they come. Blossom over the top from Zest, finds one. Helps them fight a couple more as well. Really nice engage. You saw T1, as soon as they spotted that Cat Bastion on the flank, they tried to use that as a key tempo timing to push main.
Please come to Micronesia, Green Heart. I'll think on it, Chungus Chiller, but I'm also going to Poland and Miami based on your previous recommendations, so I'm really doing a run around the world at this point. Yeah. Now, Knife in main, Snare comes out, it's going to force Proud to reposition. Proud's actually extremely low. Blissey! Oh my god. No rail there, so Blissey will live. Stomp in for Dark is good. We are going to see shouts traded. Violet goes for the catnap, but Zest, he is so quick with these wraiths. He's going to wraith away from that one. Violet is 60 HP. Proper will fall to Dark as well. And this could be our moment. Pin into the back for Burner, finds nothing to him. He's low. Huge foot for Bernie. Will force the TP out. Dark makes it happen. We need another kill, though. Burner's low. Pin's deeper still, but this is it. Oh, there's a trade onto Bliss. This might not be it.
Yeah, Donghak will deal with remaining players, but yeah, they should be able to get checkpoint, should be able to get lead off this rather. Checkpoint should be time for a contest coming from Zeta Division, and they have the Kitsune Rush and Cage and all sorts of other things to take a very strong fight once they get there as well. Gonna be already come down. As long as Proper gets this spin off and gets Suzu'd, they should have the advantage here on what's going to be a big old trade.
Whoa, Proud playing underneath now. He has the spree. Zeta Division with any ultimates in hand, but the spree cage comes through early. Spin inside of it, but there's a perfect little layer where Proud can hide, and Blissey Skewed. Proud, they find a killer piece. We win the ult trade. We get the checkpoint. We are going to win this series. Jinx. God, people are hooning on the street.
Hooning on the street? What?
It's so noisy. Like, people fucking revving their cars and shit outside.
Well, we're excited to see 1-1 Beyond fight. Now going to be a clock coming out on this one from Zeta Division as they try and deal with this. Proud will get dealt with, as will Donghak, as will Zest. Good fight there for Zeta Division. But a quick one, and they won't gain too much directly off it.
Alright. On cart Knife here. Just, oh, Blissey's off the map. He's resetting quick. We are all going to get close spawns here, so there's no issues there. We should be able to fight in the center of the map rather than allowing the cart to push out into scary open space. Zest with the spin. Let's see what he can get done here. Rail is already charged for Knife, though, so we have to be careful not to swing into that one. Proud does swing into that one, but dashes back expertly. Little warm dodge for him. Proud in main, pumping damage up. Right into the back line. Here comes the bike. Scratch onto Proud. He's taking a beating, but he is dancing with death. He's going to cat... Violet tries to
never change, Violet.
Suzu's perfect. He will never change. Don't worry. He's like 30. 1-for-1 trades here at the moment, but we are going deeper. Dark is in there and out of there, and we need more. Let's get it.
Yeah, Proud finds one. There's a couple of low players here, but Proud is limited on support. Bliss is in. They just actually get a late trade on to Shu. Who else would he get the trade on? So they will win another fight, but they are going to be limited. They won't be able to get checkpoint off of this, so T1 will have a lead to preserve and defend. They just need to make sure T1, as they take this next proper fight, they give time for Skew to get his Kitsune Rush online.
Can you fix my mistake, Suki? Because, yeah, I added it too. You fixed the one that I added. Alright. Dark, in main, Cage available. Kitsu, spin. For Zeta Division, though, so it's a hard fight for us until we get our ults on. Cage comes down. Blissey's pre-fighted. Proper. Go on, Blissey. This is a huge fight win for us now. Trades just need to be avoided. Should be doable. Zest is low. Dark is pumping damage in, and we retain our lead. We do not concede checkpoint or anything of the sort. What is this drops? Can someone explain to me? 2 esports loot box, 15 hours, 12 hours, 5 different esports World Cup badge, 1 gifted sub or 1 tier 1 sub, 1 esports World Cup badge. Hopefully that was the explainer you were looking for. Shu traded!
Shu's going to get traded now, and a huge opening for T1 to put some real big meters on it. A Cage comes out, Kitsune Russian response from Skewed. Big pressure coming on, and Burner is losing HP on this one. Catnap comes through, trying to save it, but Violet will die in that attempt. Bliss is going to catnap for no discernible reason at all. But it's fine. T1 are winning the fight anyway, and now more meters for T1.
More meters for T1 here as we are going to push past the 100-meter threshold at this point. Say Wallahi. Is it Wallahi? Or is it just... I swear it's Wallahi, but let's not worry about that. Let's not get bogged down in the details. All right. Wraith comes out, crowd on the side, shooting in behind. He is going to get a big spree off, though. Spin versus the spree. Proper good judgment to turn things around. Clock can up a knife as well, though. So T1, we didn't use big ults for that one. We only had to use the spree in order to force both DPS ults out of Zeta Division. But that's all good, because we still have the lead. We didn't get over 100 meters, though, so it can happen.
Yeah, decent lead. They still got the checkpoint to defend as well, down to the final 2 minutes, and they are starting to run out of time a little bit here, Zeta Division. The ult economy also empty for now, which means T1, they can just go win another fight here. They've got Cage and Blossom, but they probably don't want to have to use both if they don't have to. Donghack is going deep. Will drop the Cage. Oh, it doesn't actually have the Cage yet, so needs to be a little bit careful here, because Donghack's taking a lot of damage. Is Donghack just dead? He's somehow still alive. He's actually found a kill onto Proper. How is Donghack alive? He's dropped the Cage as well. Zin comes in over top from Zest, and they will get it eventually. Does cost them both ults, though, as they start a bit on the back foot in that neutral, but they still win the fight.
Fight win again for us as we have a Catnap, we have a Kitsu, and we should be good for the 100 meters this time around. We're going to turn... Oh, wait a minute. We're absolutely not good for the 100 meters this time around. We're all on respawn, TP out for Zest, and we're going to fight towards the center of the map yet again. We even had the close spawns blocked there, so not going to get much for this. We did that, but not the 100 meters. Catnap comes out early from Blissey. Catches Shu. Shu has to throw his Kitsu back in reverse. TP's onto his Naga, drops the Suzu. And we're actually not going to get a conversion from that Catnap there for Blissey. He forces ults out, but it is going to be overwhelmingly Zeta Division winning in the scrap.
Good win for Zeta Division, but still an uphill battle. So you're just going to have the Kitsune rush here. They'll have a Cage and a Catnap, so probably need to use both of these to try and combine. They need to win a couple of fights, Zeta Division, to get themselves back into this, but the ult economy is good. An early fight started from Donghack here. Catnap comes through over top, Catnap into the Cage. Donghack is going to get Suzu'd, but it's not enough. Now T1 going to play to reset at this point. They force 2 ults out of it. Yeah, sacrifice Cap, get 2 ults out of Zeta Division.
2 ults bled out of Zeta Division. They only have DPS ultimates now. The Kitsune Rush is king in these overtime trades, but there is an overclock in hand for Knife, so we have to be so careful. Now, Proper's flanking. He's going for a crazy style fight. Oh my god, is that mustard? God. Pickles? A little bit of ketchup? Zest will go down, so will Skewed. And T1 crazy. In overtime. Oh, fuck.
That was the Kitsune Rush as well, so Zeta have now spent everything, but the meters are gaining. T1 are the ones who have to rush. They're trying to find Bliss. Yeah, they're trying to find Bliss is still alive, though. Bliss can get the touch, but oh no, he's gone back to Taxi. Can they get her in time to prevent lead? They're going to try and throw themselves. Zest is going to die for it. They can't even get the touch at all. And Zeta have won! Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. The crazy style sauce, they couldn't handle it! What do you mean there was ketchup, mustard, and pickles in it?
How'd you rate that bit? Instead of casting the fight, casting ingredients.
Yeah, I liked it. It's like a nod. So it's just a nod to a bit that I don't know who was here last week and got it.
Throwback to a bit a week ago. Like.
Yeah, like we're a serialized show, you know, so we can make callbacks to last week's episode.
That's really bad. That's really, really bad.
Yeah, that's you lose that map. That feels like you can't win the series. You lose a map like that already, you know, already a map down.
Fuck.
How on earth? A good day to be a Zeta fan today, hey GB.
There is no such thing.
No? It just feel like a good day to be a Zeta fan, I think.
Fuck those guys. Early day for career to end, no?
Oh,
hey, the Wawa, thank you for the 3 months. Welcome back. Hey, Corbin. First to 4, silence. Come on. Dude, it's pouring rain. Last time I rained this heavy, low-key, my power went out.
Ooh, that's not good.
Holy shit.
Pelted it
I
down?
feel like a dog in a thunderstorm.
Oh, raining cats and dogs.
I hope I don't have any windows open right now.
You'll find out when your feet get wet.
Is the standing desk the new strat to not fall asleep casting? I don't need help not falling asleep casting when I'm casting 2 matches. Usually when I get a raid for like 40,000 viewers and I need to stay awake for 20 to 24 hours straight in order to maximize my monetization. This is just a normal day at work, you know?
It's just like a half day.
I'm gonna stream variety after to make it a full day.
Oh, you hitting the disco again?
I was thinking disco into something else if I finish disco, because I think I'm finishing disco.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't think it's going to take more than a couple hours. Oblivion, why are you asking for Oblivion if I
T1?
didn't already finish that game? Clock it, 100%.
Get John T1 over there.
Jonathan T1. You didn't do all the DLC? I clocked 100% of the game. I did every single quest in the game, Tikazu. Come on. God of War stream? We could do that maybe. There's 007, there's God of War, there's games. We got games. You didn't do the Knights of the Nine? Got it. Pretty sure I did everything in the game. All of it. Start to finish. Oblivion stream with HelloFresh sponsor? Did I have HelloFresh at the same time I was playing Oblivion? Was that long ago? Jesus.
God, it seems like ages since we've done like a HelloFresh one.
I mean, that was 2024 when I did HelloFresh. So I remember the new place.
Yeah, probably same.
Fuck.
What's that map win? I mean, obviously Zeta did way better once they swapped just off for Cat Bastion, but also there should be no way for T1 to lose from that situation.
What was the name of the person that really wanted me to play Outer Wilds? Like Yoons or something. It's like Yoons, something like that. I'm imagining that.
Did you, Zach? Did you just change your color like 2 seconds after sending that message? This guy.
So Zach asking. What did he ask?
He just asked, "Can Falcons not make land since they lost yesterday?" Which is actually that's like a good one, you know. It's a good attempt.
Can I get a July 1st from you, please, Wisps? Try to get with the times.
They're all good, says Zach about his own bits.
Legend. Young man. It's a young American.
The scoreboard seems way less dominant. Yeah, it was a really tradey map. Really tradey map.
A little here, a little there. What are we bouncing on, Thorpe? Proud. Proud's had his moments. No, I don't think so, Tinker's. Is Lap still on the Houston Outlaws? Let me think on that. Alright, I'm gonna sit down.
Ooh, he's taking a seat. This guy's awfully calm considering his team's about to lose.
They're not about to lose.
Ooh.
I'm just that confident in them.
He's so confident of reverse sweep.
Yeah.
I think Donghack is some kind of
I'm just
cuffer
confident.
coming back from 3-1.
Oh,
T1 is not Team Secret.
we're fine. We are fine. We are not worried.
You get the badges for like watch time, Zuka, and there's also I think a different badge that you get for gifting a sub as well. Like the little things you can, like the Winston badge, yeah.
Ah.
Okay. All right. Can be done by 11 AM, could you, Zeta? I'd be all right with that. Get back in bed.
You'd be flying, wouldn't you?
Oh god, a bit.
Is Biggie even online yet? Like, no, he is. He is. What a stupid.
What an outrageous question. Is Biggie online? Come on.
It's because the 4 PM start he never gets on early for it, you know, unless it's a new drop set.
All right.
4 PM is for you, but out goes the crystal chargy.
Junction.
Oh, okay, so Dark's on Diva, and Burner. What the hell is
Domina.
this? This is some newfangled bullshit, is what this is. Holy!
A Zeta division throwing so Zanside can qualify.
I like this. On Diva.
All right.
Well, it's got that on Diva.
It's a good choice for T1, right? This comp with the Diva and the TP and everything into the type of greedy backline and greedy DPS that Zeta are running all seems to make sense. Let's see if it turns out to work in practice here. Really eyes on Donghack to carry in these situations.
Hi, Victor. Nice, going to take down Blissi early on in the piece here, but Zeta Division already 5v4. Dark taking a lot of damage here. Double direct from Proper onto Proud, so that's a little bit dicier still. We're going to push inside. Skewed's going to throw down a lamp. It's not going to save us from despair, though, as Burner is going to shove everyone into a locker. And I'm a little curious as to what our win con is here. We're going to make some swaps to try and increase the magnitude of our win condition, actually. So we're going to get over to the Cat Bastion. We still have a sim here, but it's really scary going for any sort of indoorsy rotation versus this comp because it really massively enables Burner, Proper, Knife, all of the above to find crazy value, stuffing you into a locker, cleaving you, walling you off.
Looking for their approach now, T1. They've got a window ready to go, which doesn't really feel like it suits their comp all that much, but the window's still a window. Little bombing run past. Proud left on the high ground now, and Violet will get caught out on the rotation. Now they put the May down, and look, a little fly into Proper, and this is what I kind of wanted, I think. You know, the Cat Bastion matches up so well into the Pharah, it can just go over the Domina, no problem. And T1, they find the solution second time of asking.
We did that, I believe is what we say. I was never worried about the result of this series because I knew that we were going to win it on map 7. So buckle up, strap in, get yourself ready for some more. Shoot 80% to a Nano Violet, 90% on the Sun, but you know, Dark's going to find a way to eat the Captive Sun and then eat all the bullets that are on Violet, presumably Nano boosted Alaria as well. So I ain't bothered. T1, we don't actually have any ultimates to fight with yet, so we have to take it quite slow.
What a great reference. Never would have seen that one coming. Alright, ults online for Zeta Division now. Captive Sun and Nano are available, so they can do this combo we've seen them do multiple times before. A wall out in main. High ground for T1, though. They're slowing it down. Now they come in. Violet's going to look for it now, shift backwards, but he doesn't actually get it off. And Nano goes on to Burner instead, so he's going to try and find a trade in the backline. He's on to Scoot, who's now on Anna, but the sleep is good. Little drop, a deposit of Proud onto this, and they've dealt with it. Scoot survived behind, and Shu is not surviving on the other side here. Donghack's playing cleanup. That's a pretty good fight for T1, all things considered. They blizzarded during that as well. Presumably Knife is just, yeah, he's swapping onto Cass.
We're laughing all the way to the bank with this one, though. It's ridiculous.
Fight, yeah.
We've got, like zero ultimates versus, I mean, just smooth criminals, all things considered. Now we are in the driver's seat here. Proud, ready to go flying off the dojo, or maybe that's not a dojo. What is this? What is that little building? Anyone know? I'm sure there's some sort of lore implication here. I mean, we've got a gacha store, we've got a kabuki theater. Somebody's got to know what this is.
Maybe some type of Pizza Hut? I don't know.
Probably not a Pizza Hut, to be honest. Alright, bombs come out now. Backline damage. Not actually going to come through here. I thought the bombs were going to find at least a kill, but nothing here. Violet is so locked in on these kills, though, and he's going to get what he desires. Both backliners dead for T1, and despite the ult advantage for us now, we're not going to find anything. Dark, you got to go catch a train, bro.
Yeah, we'll get finished off now, so they're going to have to regroup and come for another recontest, another attack here. T1, Catnap, Nano soon available. The Nano's going to be the big one here, especially if they can throw it onto the Cass, win that type of duel, or just throw it onto Donghak, and he should be able to like clean up backline pretty aggressively. Bliss is swapped onto a Mizuki now that we're in a Diva mirror as well, and a Sim too from T1, so T1 being very on the ball with all of these swaps, trying to stay a step ahead in terms of a comp matchup.
I'm told that it's the Izakaya. I trust RT Overwatch 2 with my life on this one, so let's go with the Izakaya. All right. In the back, we are going to see Proper working his way in, applying pressure. Crazy style nade from Shu, catches nobody, and Donak's going to TP on him and one-shot him. So that is brutal, but Blissey will fall as well. Donak is going to shift backwards for a mini health pack. You see Skew taking top. No train to catch here. Crossing the street, he looks both ways. While it will fall, Nano Boost to Donak, shifting into the backline here. Now the avoidance of trades is critical, failing to avoid those trades, unfortunately.
Oh, Proud?
Burner kills Proud with that bomb. Dark takes the damage from the bomb, shifting up as well. You might not have noticed that one. You know, you've got to be tapped in. But, yeah, that is really fucking bad for us now. Excuse back over.
Yeah, why is he done that? Just mistimed it, and, oh, dear. Huge problem now. And T1 going to have to regroup, go again. This time they don't really have any of great ults to use. It's going to be Zeta with this high noon and with this nano. And that'll be for more immediate threat and the ult advantage in this next fight. So now, tough one for T1. Trying to fly onto the backline here, but they kept Shu a decent distance away thanks to Violet's shift. And now it's all on Shu when he wants to drop that nano. Cass and Diva both really viable.
Nano comes out now. Dark is so low already. Burner mincing through the backline. Knife's going to find Dark. Traded out though. Proud and Dark find a kill apiece. So we're in a 3 versus 3, and Burner is going to be losing suit in the backline. So now it's only on the Zeta supports to clutch this out. I will say, if there were 2 clutch players on this roster, I feel like those supports might be... Oh, Mark's coming back on Ryan, bro. Like, what are we doing?
Alright, let's see it. He's back on the Reinhardt. It's time to attack. They've got the high noon here. They've got a TP to make the high noon potentially more lethal as well. We're going to be heading into overtime partway through. This is 30 seconds left on the clock. TP in now for Proud. He's got a bit of an off angle, but they've lost Skew during all of this. Now the anti behind is a crazy style fight, and T1 weren't ready for it at all. They're all going to die. Donghak's going to get staggered out. This might just be it.
Zeta Division really are just 5 guys with a crazy idea to start a burger store that sells $12 truffle fries. Pulse comes out for Proud here. Burner's going to take down Blissey. T1 going to throw down the sim wall to get the touch. Proper dies, but nobody touches because Blissey was the man to do that. And that's going to be, well, the end of days.
Yeah, it looks like it's just in the bag now for Zeta.
Is that a celebratory cold one?
Yeah, just hoping some of this caffeine somehow makes me feel, you know, functional. It's not, but maybe, you know, 4th, 5th time lucky.
Hunter, what place are T1 coming in EWC? First.
First home or first?
First.
Nice.
No. What do you mean not going to EWC? We're going to EWC. And we're winning it all, too. We were made for the big stage.
This is probably a big enough stage for you. God, can you imagine if they lost to Zanside? Just
like, Proud is 12
opener.
I mean, I'm excited for tomorrow. I'm excited for tomorrow.
It should be good.
Watching
games.
Zanside versus Zeta is going to be really fun. I am not a curse. Like, don't act like this is me. Don't act like this is me.
Yeah, they ended up in a Diva mirror, Ziad. But like Zeta started like Farah, Anna, and Lari. So then Donghak started that, and then Donghak swapped to mirror. So,
all right.
In response to some unusual circumstances from Zeta, here we're going to do more of the same.
Exotic. More of the same. T1, Cat Bass, bit of May action for Zest as well to counter out Burner. Cat Bass mirror for Zeta Division. Proper's going to swap over to the Tracer as well. So, God help you if your name is Minsok and you are playing Ana right now, because Skewed is going to be entering a world of pain. Shoot really has the advantage by virtue of the fact that he doesn't have to deal with a Tracer going on him at the same time. Skewed does have a nice position from the looks of it, though. He's absolutely pumping damage out into Knife. Form timing comes out now. We're going to see 2 Bastions flying through the air. Knife loses the health trade initially, but gets cover behind the statue. All well that ends well, though. No kills coming out yet. Proud pumping damage into Burner. Oh, Proud's dead.
Yeah, Proud dead, big opening pick. Icebox being forced on Zest as well, as Burner's going to get all over this backline. He's dealt with one already. He's going to help Violet. Try and avoid getting traded as well. We'll get the baby, we'll get it. Bliss does eventually win that catch-all. It's the only kill T1 I've got. So now it's an incredibly large time bank for Zeta. This is big trouble for T1.
That's no trouble. This is exactly where we want to be. In the clutch for a LAN qualifier with 5 minutes. Maybe 5 minutes 30. 5 minutes 30 yeah, just the right amount of time.
Exactly, yep. A scary,
We've got them
scary.
right where we want them. Perfect. Now T1 Nano Boost in hand for both Arnists just about, actually. Burner's going to go for the scrap up. Top form comes out for Young Proud on high ground. Proper. Get a blink away from that one. Cat. Tax. Oh, Proud's dead again.
Just feel harder to... Feels harder to take these fights when your Bastion's dead at the start of all of them. But
What do you mean
I'm not
fuller
expert.
hold? We're already done with first.
The fuller second point hold?
Oh, fuck. Oh, no, no, no. Zeta have 5 ultis. Violet is... He's doing some bullshit now. Violet's hiding atop the Izakaya. He's got a Tracer on the flank.
Oh, he's running into Bliss.
On Blissey. He's boxing with Blissey, but he doesn't have Scratch Perk. He catnaps the Bastion out of the sky while Proud is ulting. He's... What?
Oh
Kill him,
my
Bliss!
god, that's insane. He's absolutely broken the ankles of Bliss and Proud there. He's embarrassed them. They've got a 1-for-1 trade nonetheless, but they've lost Skew. Doghat can actually eventually punish Violet, but they need to get themselves over to point real soon. Blizzard is out from Zest. Will freeze for Bastion. Maybe they've done just about enough here, T1. But boy, that was that was hard. And there's 3.5 minutes of this still.
3.5 minutes to go. We can do this for 3.5 more minutes. I'm a full-blown believer in this one. Lissy and Burn are both going to catch a train as we move on. Shit. Full of hold? Yeah, come on, guys. Full of hold. Full of hold. We're exactly where we want to be. Dark appears to be suitless because of the train and now walking 100 meters. So,
oh my god.
Did we just lose?
Yeah, I think Donghack has just potentially lost him the game. They're going to try and... He's going to go Doomfist here. He's trying to come back fast. Catnap comes out. They are desperate for anything here. I'll go take another look at that afterwards. But yeah, Sleep comes through. Burner has found Costream. Just get one trade, though. They're trying to claw their way back into it. Donghack is back on Doomfist, but he has to keep the point anchored. He's low. The Pulse Bomb is out. Proper will take care of that. And Zeta have won. Yeah, I was literally looking away. I need immediate... So, everything's fine. Donghack's full HP. He's going to shift up. He's going to demech Burner. This all seems fine. And then... Oh, he's just backing up into the train, isn't he? He's backing up into the train. Wait, is it booped by Violet? Oh.
Bliss has also done that, though. Like...
Bliss has died as well. Is it a boop? I think Violet boops
him, though. He got booped.
Yeah.
He got booped by Violet. Violet's booped Dark and Bliss into the train.
It's actually an insane play from Violet. No, like 2 trades and especially the mech. All right.
Well,
that's just the map as a result. A bit anticlimactic, but hard to argue that Zeta weren't the better team of the day, and that's Zeta division qualifying for the Esports World Cup.
Shit. This is not great news. We do have to win tomorrow now.
Pressure, pressure, pressure.
But I'm not worried about that.
Pressure, pressure, pressure.
Isn't it faster to wait for the next train and die than walking back to spawn? Who knows, mate? Who knows? Like, he was doomed. Like,
yeah, it was like...
It takes so long. Like,
does anyone actually... I don't actually know what the times are on the train.
I don't know. There's no win con there. He's just fucked. Fuck. What do you mean Bliss didn't help either? Bliss died to the train too. Yeah, Bliss couldn't help. Don't they normally come every 2 to 5? Thanks, Tokatai. Yeah, thanks, Tokatai. Zeta punch their ticket to Paris, and it's going to be T1 versus Road
Sandside for the last
scrapping
spot,
it out
right?
in the third, fourth game for the last spot, yeah. So what is it tomorrow? Third, fourth game into grand finals?
Exactly that, yeah.
Cool. Brutal.
That's a toughie.
Fuck. 4-1, Bus. Welcome back. Not ideal.
I was for sort of 4-1, which doesn't necessarily inspire confidence either, really. I mean, beat Sandside, sure, yeah, but doesn't look like they're maybe getting close to either them, or they would have been close to Crazy Raccoon if they got the chance.
Oh, man.
T1 in any playoff match. Don't worry, they'll win tomorrow, they'll qualify for Paris, and then they'll get an opportunity to disappoint everyone on a different continent.
Springship said no. Unter, submit your McDonald's application. we got tomorrow, Swing. We got tomorrow.
I mean, I'd probably start redrafting your CV at least a little. You know, have a little look.
I mean, Le Poco, you know, he would have been tirelessly supporting here with Hammer Kick, you know, like Le Poco's got no job security issues. This guy wearing a red hat? He's wearing the
Kiriko. What's he telling us?
Get ready to hop on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is famously a place for you to network these esports jobs.
Yes, it's where everyone gets their esports jobs. Yeah.
I don't want to know what they have to say. Honestly, I don't want to know. That's between them and God. Drops theory? That's birdie theory. Bird theory. Opinion on the train? I don't like RNG map hazards.
How do the drops work? Just connect to your Battle.net account, and then they'll just sort of come in over time if you're watching somebody watching OWCS. Then you can go into, I think it's your drops inventory, twitch.tv/drops/inventory. You can get claim on them, and then they'll just load through to your account.
You heard McGravy needs one more coach? I mean, if he needs it, I'll throw my life on the line. Hey, if you're a YouTube viewer, remember to like the VOD before you leave now that the games are over. Don't forget to give me one of those likes.
Oh, but
we love likes.
Yeah, the Esports World Cup ones, you just watch the streamer who has them enabled and they just kind of work. I think they've enabled like my channel just because I streamed it last year, so I think it just happens. I think it's like 12 hours maybe.
You didn't fill out the please sign me up to the badge program form?
Nope.
Bizarre.
Are we gonna need to fill in a form, or maybe it's just fine for the Esports World Cup itself?
I actually saw on Twitter someone tweeting about getting approval to Costream EWC, and I had no idea like what that form was. Like no idea where that might have been circulated. Pirate will be happy today. Shocked. So I don't know what that form actually was. I actually have no idea whether we have some missing piece. Thanks, Hunter. Enjoy your Winton badge. I'll enjoy my Winton badge. Big time. Hate raid? What do you mean hate? Raid of hate, grudges, and hate. Been nothing but supportive to young Pirate. Where does he foster all this hatred from? But yeah, I don't know if there's a form that needs to be filled out. Feels like it would be... I don't know. I remember I had to fill something out last year for EWC because they have like a different production package.
Yeah.
And you need to get copyright clearance for it, but like they haven't circulated it.
No,
not like that would mean that I don't have something that I need to fill out. Like there's two things unrelated.
Hard to tell, Mila. Yeah, just because I've been talking to some people lately, not about for this bit, but it just feels like there's just a bunch of extra steps like there normally is for this event in particular.
Oh really?
Yeah, like, yeah, I can't say on stream, but it's actually some of the stuff we're having to do for OWTV is such a ball ache to work around. So I'm just conscious of like, I've definitely got filled in a 4-member event in like less than a month.
Damn. Is Prime Liar better than Prime Lep? Fuck, those guys both are terrible. I think maybe yes. Is that that's not a crazy take? I think that's true.
What was
I
it?
think
Sorry,
Prime
which way round?
Prime Liar versus Prime Lep. Prime Liar was better, I think.
Was Prime Liar like that Valiant Liar?
What, winning 2 matches? No, didn't he play again? Didn't he like come back in 2024?
Like
M80
Liar?
Hmm.
Maybe, but I also feel like it was mostly Pelican Happy and Hawk, you know?
Yeah, but
yeah.
Lep literally replaced Liar on that roster because he had Pelican Happy and Hawk and kept making game losing mistakes. Like,
yeah,
it's the same team. It's the same player and the same, you know, like.
It feels. It all just
roster.
feels very like for like, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, not great. You know, Lep's had like a much longer history of making game losing mistakes compared to Liar. You know, not many people have taken a chance on Liar compared to taking a chance on Lep. Like, Liar was on a team that basically didn't win a game for an entire season except for beating the LA Gladiators one time. And then I remember asking you if you were streaming EWC, you replied yes, and then day of 20, I checked my broadcast and you're at the venue. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't gonna be able to say I'm at the event, I'm working the gig.
They announced you super late last year, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I mean, they fucking announced me when I was like already there or something. Yeah, it was like one of those. But I mean, North America's main sport market has been so fucking dead for so long, you know, like it's literally just been like Vega only for the longest time. Like, Admiral doesn't count. Admiral's European, playing in America, right?
Well, yeah, there's a reason Luke is
just
so successful and just not playing.
NY?
No. Like, I like NY, but there's a huge leap before you get to like elite team level, I think.
CJ 2027 main support. I mean, he like already is doing it, right? Like, Chris is already just playing Lucio in the matches. Like, he's literally winning NA playing Lucio. Like,
yeah, they swapped it, didn't they? They played Lucio Moira the other way around. Was it Lucio Moira, maybe Lucio Bat the other way around? Because it was just working better.
I mean, Luke's better at Bat for sure as well. Like, I think that actually, like, that's what. I mean, I didn't think that that's what would make sense because I would think that Luke is better at both of them. But like, I think for sure Luke is better than CJ at Bat. And then yeah, maybe CJ just doesn't throw the game as much or something on Lucio because he's a cuck. It's like well suited to playing the Kiri. Luke Minnow, one of the 3 4700 BAP one tricks that everyone thought was dog shit and then all turned out to be like some of the best support players ever. Big 3.
Well, like him, RuPaul,
Landon,
yeah.
Yeah. Liar just decided to retire because there wasn't enough money. Yeah, I mean, I think Liar was a little like delusional about like his level, all things considered, though. You know, like I remember I used to see like Liar used to tweet post game and stuff like that, and it would always be like such insane cope. You know, like Liar did not have a successful career for 1 second of his time in Overwatch. Like Liar's career was being on one of the worst teams ever, and then being on a team where he was getting mega backpacked by the Koreans and Hawk, you know, like just like 2 rosters of note in his entire career, and both of them like wasn't Liar White Chio. People would call him White Chio, but like he went 1-19 or something.
Oh, thank you, Infected, for Prime. Infected 1233.
Pretty sure he was doing some trolling, to be fair. Nah, when it got into like the point of him tweeting of like, you know, how he's like in uni and stuff. Like, I mean, I think Liar had like some degree of an ego for sure, just from like reading how he would like interact and talk about it. But
there's a thing that happens if you're if there's like a role deficit in a region, like a small talent pool, but you're one of those players who's kind of okay at it, what happens is you just end up in situations where you probably end up on teams that are actually, you're below the average skill level on that team, but you are actually still the best option, you know? Like, as much as...
Like, he was probably the best option because it was like a dead market. It was only
Yeah.
Vega, and I think Vega was locked up elsewhere.
Yeah, he would have been locked. Vega would have been locked on Toronto, right? Like, there would have been no way getting him there. So all of a sudden, it just becomes you're actually getting on way better teams than you normally would, just because of the role.
Yeah, but it's just like, you know, if you say like, he wasn't taking it that serious, that's why like he didn't do so well on M80. You know, it's like, well, he also had like the LA Valiant year too, right? Like when he was taking it seriously, like he also wasn't on a good team. So, you know, there's only so much cope of like, I'm not taking it seriously because there's no money in it anymore, that you can realistically like give to the situation. Can we go variety already? Boring. I mean, I have to wait until I've farmed the drops, mate. I have to go play some Overwatch. You know how it goes. Not be ridiculous, Bus.
Morning, Dino. Is anyone else online yet? I feel like it's such an early finish, actually. Who have we got?
Do you want me to play 6v6? I could do 6v6 instead of Stadium for a bit. Like, we're here.
I presume Poco's going to end. I presume.
Can you queue into me again, C-Tones? That was honestly so fun. Let me in. Swing ship. How the hell are we gonna play 6v6 together? Wait, why am I logged out? I guess because I like tapped in for a while. Oh shit.
God, I need to figure out what am I going to do today. Fuck. I just need something to watch and something to eat.
Something to watch and something to eat. You could watch an Austin Powers movie and you could eat a pizza.
I feel like pizza's not like a sensible, you know.
You could eat something that isn't going to fucking corrode your health.
Yeah, you know when it's just like a pizza's never fixed anyone's like, oh, thank God I had this 12-inch pizza has saved me. Maybe I'll just get like one of those like rice bowl things.
Will Sugar GM drop Jamal so he has to play for paycheck and NA gets 20 better? The hell are we talking about right now, man? Like, what words are coming out of your mouth?
Pizza fixes mental health. My mind is okay. The body is unwilling.
Can we get a PG cell check while we're here now? Like, this is a PG checkpoint. PG cell check right now. All right, and let me do my little birdie message in the Japanese chat. Like, let's see how long until this stream is over. I'll wait until it says the thank you screen, and then I'll drop my